you, make sure you go check out the long version video where I go more into details and tell you what the salary is. So let's Happy Tuesday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 10 no talking work from home job leads that I would like to share with you. Make sure you go check out the long version video where I go more into details and tell you what the salary is. So let's go ahead and dive right into the job. The first job is with Massive. They're seeking email marketing specialist to work from home. The second job is with Victoria's Secret. They're seeking database administrator to work from home. The third job is with Brado. They're seeking account coordinators to work from home. The fourth job is with Zotex. They're seeking client bill representative. The fifth job is with Canonical. They're seeking junior HR journalists to work from home. The sixth job is with Kaiser Permanente. They're seeking HIM coders too to work from home. The seventh job is with PAR. They're seeking technical support agent to work. The eighth job is with Hallmark Group. They're seeking quality control specialist. The ninth job is with this company. They're seeking clerical assistant. The 10th job is with Dash. They're seeking data collection specialist. Go to my YouTube channel and watch the long version video.
Welcome to Counsel of the Day with Shanrae, and I am Shanrae. So we're going to get started. I am a degree counselor. Let me read my website disclaimer. Tonight, I'm going to be maneuvering between a couple of monitors because I didn't get a chance to get my ink yet to print out my stuff. So I just have my website disclaimer. But good evening, everybody. I'm going to go more into what you just saw. This week, I am going to be talking about, and wow, that just popped out. This week, I'm going to be talking about finishing 2023 strong in our careers. And so I'm going to break it down between careers and education and all of that. So let me read my website disclaimer. Excuse me, I'm between different monitors, so you see me looking in different areas. So please be aware that due to the nature of the technology that I'm using, that there can be no assurance of confidentiality when using this online service. It should also be noted that due to changes in policies, that all replies are to be used as advisory and informational only, and will not constitute an official determination. Information provided by myself are subject to the limitation of current and available material, but the final responsibility for successfully information online is designed to be helpful. However, this information does change frequently, and it is recommended that you consult another physician, another specialist, and or religious leader to aid you in your overall behavioral wellness. All right, so I'm trying to make sure that I stay up with everything. I am a degree counselor who've acquired a dual bachelor's of science degree in psychology and organizational management from Ashford University. My great passion is bringing healing to people who have been through traumatic or stressful experiences. And so when we experience trauma in our lives or some severe life stressors, it's not uncommon for us to feel like that our lives are unraveling. So I help clients who include children, adults, and families to find healthy perceptions of themselves and to help them strengthen their relationships so they can know themselves as peaceful, complete, whole, and safe. All right, so we're going to move this along. Again, I'm going to be looking from different screens. So, but this is, hey, Helen, how you doing? I can't wait to see you soon. All right, so this is an open platform. If you have any questions or if you have any life scenarios that you would like to share, I will pause and I will highlight what you're saying. If there's a question that you asked that I may not know the answer immediately to, I will research it and get it right back to you. All right, so let's move this along. I'm a degree counselor, but I'm a Christian counselor. So let me open this up again. And let me close this. The scripture for the month comes from Ephesians 4:23, and it says to be made new in the attitude of our minds. And this is the NIV version. All right, so let's move this along. And y'all, please bear with me again, because like I said, I did not get a chance to get any ink. So I'm going to be looking from one monitor to the next. So our key points for tonight are number one, 7 ways to motivate yourself to work hard when you're really not in the mood. Number 2 is 4 zones of our life. Number 3 is 8 smart ways to successfully motivate yourself to start your job search. Then we have our takeaway and our quote. All right, so let's move this along. So we're going to begin with 7 ways. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And this is it. 7 ways that to motivate yourself to work hard when you're really not in the mood. So let's talk about these 7 things right here. Number 1 is don't think about it as hard work. Don't think about your job as it being hard work. Number 2 says to create small bite-sized goals. And I think that that'll work with anything that you're trying to do. Not only trying to achieve move into a new career or start going through some educational courses like I've been saying since week 1. I have been in courses and I've been taking up these courses. I'll be in courses probably until the end of December because I'm trying to add on to learning about some things and to add on to my life so I can continue to move step higher. And the courses are not easy, but I'm putting myself in there in these courses and I'm doing it. So again, number 2 says to create small bite-sized goals that will work for you. Number 3 says to read something daily. I wholeheartedly agree. Now, us as Christians, what helps us is that a lot of times we read the Bible daily, or we read some scriptures, or we read some inspiration daily. But reading keeps our mind active as long as we're reading something positive, nothing negative. Reading your news, reading articles, reading blogs, it helps our mind. It stimulates our mind. So number 3 says read daily. Number 4 says stop caring about the things that do not matter. I wholeheartedly agree with that. And us, a lot of times as women, we are so nurturing and loving until we will meet people and we will begin to connect with people. And as the people start to open up with us and they start talking about us about their life and everything, a lot of times we as nurturers, as women, we find ourselves taking on other people's grief and stuff like that. But like this says, number 4, stop not caring, but do not make it a priority about things that are not priority in your life. Let's just put it that way. Number 5, it says set a quit time. So set a time when you just quit and say that's enough, that's it, tomorrow's another day. I wholeheartedly agree with that because when we have rigorous schedules, it is important that we don't just fall out exhausted by trying to continue to do something. We have to set a quit time. So that's number 5. Number 6 says just do it. If there's something that you're planning to do and that you really want to do or you've been planning to do, just start where you are. Just do it. Number 7 is celebrate your wins. Don't be afraid. A lot of times we're our biggest critics. And so because we critique ourselves so much, it's hard sometimes to celebrate the wins that we have. So number 7 says to celebrate your wins. Now, again, this month I've been talking about with different subtopics. We're going to end 2023 strong. This week is in our careers or in our education or on something that we want to inspire ourselves to do. Because again, I wholeheartedly believe if we can end 2023 well, we'll be able to start the year 2024 strong and going up the ladder, not down and not being stagnant, but we're heading up. All right, so let's move this along because I don't have long. We got 30 minutes and that's it. Let's move on to this. I want to start with talking about comfort zones. Let me open this up just a little bit. Our comfort zones. Everybody has comfort zones. And let's break this down a little bit, the comfort zones. All right, here we go. So there are 4 zones in life with us, comfort zones, excuse me. And again, like I said, I'm looking between monitors because I didn't get a chance to print this out. And this study is by Dr. Sabi Warak. I might be saying his name wrong, but it's Dr. Sabi. All right, so there are 4 zones in our lives. And he says that these include the comfort zones, the growth zone, which we all have, the learning zone, and the panic zone. We've all experienced all 4 of these. I'm going to say it again, the 4 zones. Number 1 is the comfort zone. Number 2 is the growth zone. Number 3 is the learning zone. And number 4 is the panic zone. He said each of these zones come with its own set of challenges, which they do. They do. And opportunities, and how we handle these challenges can determine our successes and our happiness. So here are some tips that Dr. Sabi or Dr. Sabi, I might be saying it wrong. Here's some tips that he wants to give us with this. Number 1, the comfort zone is a place of security and familiarity. All right. So it's a place where we feel comfortable and at ease. And let me turn this over because I don't like looking away from the camera. But guys, like I said, I'm going to shift this a little bit so I can kind of, okay, here we go. I can kind of look back and forth a little bit easier. All right. So it's a place where we feel comfortable and at ease, and where we are able to function without too much stress or anxiety. That's our comfort zone, okay? And while the comfort zone can be a great place to relax and recharge, it can also become a trap. I'm going to say it again. Our comfort zone can also become a trap. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, Sean. I'm so glad you're on here. Hi, Aunt Kiwi. How are you? All right. So our comfort zone can also become a trap. All right. So if we become too comfortable and start to resist change and growth, that becomes a trap to us. Let me move this over here. So to deal with the comfort zone, it's important for us to find a balance between enjoying the security and familiarity that our comfort zone provides us by pushing ourselves to step out of our comfort zones. And I can give you a prime example with this. Whenever we decide to go on our health challenges and we want to start exercising or start moving a little bit, that's pushing us out of our comfort zone, because we know it's not easy to all of a sudden say, okay, I'm gonna get on a physical fitness routine and then think that it's gonna be easy. Whenever you're trying to start something great or something good that's going to be good for you, it's never that easy. It's going to be some type of a challenge. So this is what Dr. Sabi is talking about here. Let me write this down because again, I don't have this paperwork printed out, Dr. Sabi. All right. So he's saying that this can be as simple as trying a new hobby. Okay, that's stepping out of your comfort zone, or taking on a new challenge at work to help you step out of your comfort zone. By stepping out of your comfort zone, we're able to grow and learn new things, which that's the thing. That's the point. We want to grow, learn new things, and which can lead to greater success and fulfillments in our lives. Now, I shared with y'all a little, like I said, starting week 1, and then I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm taking classes, and it's Monday through Friday. This week we're off, thank you, Jesus, because of the holidays, because it's a lot. But I started some courses, and they're Monday through Friday from 7 to 8:30 at night. And it's a lot that I have to learn within that hour and a half or that 90 minutes from Monday to Friday. Then I get homework, and then I have to try to apply it to the things that I'm learning. But I'm taking these courses because I am determined to build up and to learn and to grow and to incorporate better things into my life and into my family's life and into my legacy. This is why I'm doing this as well. Number 2, let's move this on because we just talked about the comfort zone. Now let's talk about the fear zone, because that's a part of it. We all experience these 4 different zones in our lives. So let's tackle the fear zone. The fear zone is a place of fear and stress. Okay, so it's a place where we can feel overwhelmed or like we're drowning and uncertain, and where we may struggle to think clearly or make proper decisions. And so while the fear zone can be a temporary, because it's a lot of times it's a temporary place of discomfort, If we stay in it for too long, it could lead to anxiety and burnout. And it could also lead to other clinical issues as well. So we're not designed to stay. If we experience fear, our bodies and our minds are not designed to stay in that zone. Okay, so to deal with the fear zone, it is important to take a step back and start to assess the situation that you're in. One thing that Dr. Sabby said that was very, very true. A lot of times when we're in that fear zone or that discomfort zone, it is very, very hard to think logically and clearly. So this is why our body, we were not designed to stay in that type of zone. It's just a temporary thing. But to deal with it is important to step back and to assess the situations. This may be, hey Peaches, how you doing over there, my YouTube family? Okay, so this let me say this. Dr. Sabby said that this may mean seeking out support from your friends, seeking out support from your family, or from even a therapist, and finding ways to reduce stress and manage your workload along with everything else. It's also important to remember that the fear zone is, but I'm gonna say it again, it's a temporary zone. It's a temporary place. And with time and effort, we can move back into the place of our comfortability or our comfort and stability zone. So I'm going to say it again. The fear zone, because these are the 4 zones that I'm breaking down tonight. First one is comfort. The second one is the fear. Fear zone is not meant to for us to stay in that place. It is only temporary when something happens that is a lot of times that is out of our control. All right, so let's move on to zone number 3. Number 3 is the learning zone. And again, I shared with y'all earlier, I am now taking courses Monday through Friday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And I'm doing this, the learning zone. So the growth zone is a place of challenge and change. Again, challenge and change. That's why I'm putting myself in this position, because I need a change. I want to continue to go higher. So it's a place where we're pushed to grow and stretch ourselves in order to achieve our goals. And so while the growth zone can be uncomfortable and often intimidating at times, which it is when you're putting yourself in a position of something you never know, you're learning, you never have known before. It is also where we're able to make the most progress and achieve the most success. All right, so when we're talking about the growth zone, the learning zone, that's zone number 3. I'm sorry, the learning zone. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. And it's because I didn't get a chance to print out my stuff tonight. I'm on different screens. Okay, so to deal with the learning zone, it's important to embrace a mindset of curiosity and openness. All right, so this may mean seeking out new experiences and challenges. And being willing to try things that are outside of our comfort zone. And it's also important to be patient and persistent. Patience and persistence. All right. As learning and growth often takes time and effort. And again, we have to remember to give ourselves some grace. Celebrate your small wins. Even if they celebrate your wins, don't be afraid to pat yourself on the back and say, good job, Shanrae, good job. Celebrate your wins. All right, so we're now moving into zone number 4, which is the growth zone. So the first zone was comfort zone, second zone was the learning zone. Second zone was the fear zone, third zone was the learning zone, fourth zone is the growth zone. Okay, a place of challenge and change. All right, so it's a place where we are pushed to grow and stretch ourselves. I think I read that earlier. I'm gonna read it again. And in order to achieve these goals. And so while the growth zone can be uncomfortable and intimidating, I did read that. It's also where we're able to make the most progress and achieve the most success. So let me go down and finish reading. So to deal with the growth zone, though, you got a way that you have to deal with it. It's important to embrace change and challenge as opportunities for growth and development. This may mean taking a new responsibility or stepping out of our comfort zones, which most of the time we are stepping out of our comfort zones in order to learn these new skills or acquire the new knowledge that you wanted to learn. It's also important to have a supportive network. of people who can encourage and motivate us as we navigate the growth. And I'm big on support groups. Very, very big on support groups. If you're in the right, now every well, I don't want to say every group is not a support group. So know that, realize if you're in a group and you're feeling uncomfortable, you don't feel like you're being supported, then it's okay to walk away from that group and find a new one. All right. So in navigating these 4 zones, Dr. Sabby says, we gain valuable insights about ourselves. We do learn more things about ourselves when we put ourselves in challenging or new environments of learning and growing. All right. So Dr. Sabby says that we're learning about ourselves and the new world that's around us. So each zone contributes to our personal development, allowing us to become more resilient, more adaptable, and fulfilled individuals. Dr. Sabby says to remember that life's journey is not about staying in one zone. Okay, so you can't stay in your comfort zone and think that you're going to grow and things are going to get better and better. You definitely cannot stay in your fear zone. The learning zone, it's great to be in a learning zone, but you have to master at some point what you're learning and move on to something new. And then, of course, the growth zone. Anything that doesn't grow it's there's what is the opposite of growth? It's stagnant, it's stale, so we all have to grow. And just because our bodies were adults and stuff, it doesn't mean that we're still not growing. And so Dr. Sabby says that remember, life is not, no, I'm staying on. Okay, he said life is a journey that takes us through various zones, and each with its own unique challenges and opportunities. So the comfort zone provides a sense of security and familiarity, but it's essential to strike a balance, he's saying, between enjoying its benefits and pushing ourselves to step out and explore the growth zone. All right. Embracing change and trying new things allows us to learn and to grow, leading to greater fulfillment and successes. All right, so that was I talked about the 4 zones where we at. Okay, good. I'm gonna talk about 8 smart ways to successfully motivate your startup. Now, this week I'm talking about ending 2023 strong in our careers and our education. And education is very, very vast. Oh, before I do that, let me play this, because I'm talking about careers as well as education. So I wanted to show y'all something, how you can take some free courses, get certificates, and move higher in your career if you choose. So here we go.
With 17, did you hear me? 17 weekly paid work from.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Here we go.
What you do is go to Coursera.org and choose one of their certificates. Here I'm choosing Google Data Analytics. Then you want to scroll down to the bottom of the page and choose the first course. Then you want to click on this yellow button that says Enroll for free. After clicking on the button, you have to choose Audit the course, which is the option right here. Congratulations, now you can take the course for free, but if you want to earn the certificates too, you have to pay a monthly fee. But again, don't worry, because there is a way you can earn the certificates for free too. Read the caption to find out.
Okay, so that was talking about Coursera.com. Coursera.com. What is going on with my computer? Okay, Coursera.com. And there's a place, and he showed you can look back on here if you're interested in maybe taking some free courses where you can gain some certificates that will put you in a better position when it comes down to your career, or it's something that you just might want to learn, because right now, guys, everything is AI, SEOs, or anything like that. And what's going on in the career sector and the educational sector, it's nothing. All AI is just computer technology, but they're switching everything over to AI. So those people that are looking for a job, if you want to switch careers, so when you go fill out an application now, they want to know if you AI savvy. Yes, you're AI savvy if you know how to work a computer, but they're trying to change things over everything into AI or SEO, search engine operators and stuff like that. It's all computer. You're working IT. That's all it is. But some of these, a lot of they definitely want to know if you have knowledge in the newly renamed or newly added technology. So Coursera, that's why I wanted to play that. Coursera.com, where you can actually, of course, you can buy into some courses, and then you're able to learn and work on your own time. But I wanted to show y'all the way that you can start out with free courses and then get your certifications at a very minimal price. If there's a fee, it's very minimal, where it can help you move up in your career. All right, so eight things that will motivate you, to start your new job career. And so Dr. Savvy says, are you dissatisfied, discouraged, or frustrated, or feeling unfulfilled in your career and considering looking for a new job? He said, before you write the resume and refresh your LinkedIn profile, you must first work on getting in the right mindset to succeed. And our mindset has to be right with everything that we do. We decide to do. All right. It's easy to complain about your boss and your coworkers and tell everybody around you that you're going to get out of this prison of a job, but it's much harder to put the dream into action. So we're going to be talking about how to motivate yourself. So number one says, stop talking, stop complaining, and take immediate action right now. Let me see what time it is. Okay. So we all waste so much of our passion. I'm going to move this on. Because I don't have a lot of time, and this is a holiday week. So Dr. Savvy, number one, he says, stop talking, stop complaining, and take immediate action right now. Number two says, write a game plan to find a job. Write a game plan. We know as Christians, the word of God says, write the vision, make it plain. And it's so easy right now to get your phones, our phones, whether it's an Android or iOS, get it. They have the memo pad in your phones. Start jotting down stuff that's on your mind in your memos and keep it in there. Save it. It's going to automatically save anyway in your phone. But if you start writing stuff down, you don't even have to do old school paper and pen. Write it and put it in your phone, what the things, ideas, and then keep looking at it. Look at it twice a week, once a week. But at some point, start working towards whatever goal and plan that you are interested or you want to have the desires and dreams to do. Again, as a Christian, I'm here to tell you, as a Christian, and we know as Christians, if God gives it to us, if he puts it in our heart and our mind to do something, then that means that we have the capability to do it and to get it done. So as you think it, if it comes to your mind, that means that you can do it. All right. So Dr. Savvy says, number two, write your game plan. As a Christian, write the vision. All right. Number three, Dr. Savvy says, avoid the negative people and surround yourself with like-minded, motivated people. This is why I do my Counsel of the Day with Shanrae 4 times a year. Every 3 months consecutively, I do Counsel of the Day, and I dedicate 1 month to Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. Because if you don't have somebody in your immediate surroundings who's a motivator, someone to promote positivity. That's why God put it on my heart, because I am a degree counselor. I have my degrees is in psychology, to start sharing and sharing strategies and sharing positivity 3-4 times a year, 1 month at a time, to people, letting you know you can do it, whatever it is, or if there's something that you might be experiencing at the time that's uncomfortable or traumatic, how you can come up out of that. All right. So number 3, Dr. Savvy says to avoid the negative people and surround yourself with like-minded, motivated group of people. All right. Number 4, Dr. Savvy says to focus on taking care of yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically. Because if we neglect ourselves emotionally, mentally, or physically, then we're no good for anybody else. We're no good for ourselves. We're no good for anybody else. So again, focus on taking care of yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically. All right, number 5, Dr. Sabby says, to replace negative feedback loops with positive self-talk. And so what you're doing is you're retraining your brain. Retraining your brain. The first thing that comes into in our minds are almost always something negative. Something negative. So when that negative talk starts coming in your mind, automatically start retraining your brain to counteract that negative talk. There are like thoughts, really serious thoughts that come in people's mind, like people hear them, they say to themselves, oh, I'm stupid, or I'm dumb. And no, you're not. No, you're not. What you have to do immediately is to counteract these things. Oh, when that comes to your mind, no, I'm not. I'm very smart because I'm thinking. I think about things. There's nothing wrong with thinking about different things and trying to analyze it. And so you have to counteract that negative talk. I say this a lot of times when I'm on here on the Counsel Day with Shanrae. We must, number 5, replace negative feedback or negative thoughts with positive self-talk. Talk to yourself. I can do this. I can do this. As a Christian, I can do all things through Christ. But if you're not a Christian, a positive talk, I know I can do this. I know I can. You know, the old school book, the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. He was talking to himself. If we got to do that little engine speaks to ourselves. I think I can. I think I can. I know. Hey, continue to do that to counteract the negativity in our minds. When you hear I'm not smart enough. No. As a Christian, as with us growing up in church, and we know they say the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. I know I can do all things. Or if you're not a Christian, I know I can do this. I can do this. So replace the negative talk with a positive talk. Number 6, Dr. Sabby says to know your weak spots and find help to fix them. Listen, everybody has a weaker area, but there's help. Even if there's somebody out that if you don't have someone physically there to talk with you to help you, Google, YouTube. There is help out there. You will get, Peter said, amen. You can get the answers that you need. It doesn't matter how small or how large, whatever the question is, or whatever the scenario is. And let me tell y'all something about AI right now, which is very, very tricky. You're going to have to be very careful. AI, or this newest IT tech, it is designed so if you don't have someone to talk to, you can log into Chat GPT or some kind of AI and have a full-fledged conversation with that AI software, and it will answer your questions, or it will give you the reassurance that you need. Now, I'm saying be very careful with that now. With that, and I do believe that there's somebody out there for everybody that you can talk to and you can trust. Okay, and I talk about even at the end, BetterHelp.com. It is a site where there's online counselors 24/7, but it's a human being that you can. It's a safe space. It's an affordable rate. If you, they can talk to you as little as 20 minutes. If you just need to talk and hash out some things and get it off your chest, it's a safe space. All right. So Dr. Sabby says, know your weak spots and find help to fix them. There is help out there for us all. Number 7, Dr. Sabby says, don't obsess over big dreams of a new job or a new whatever, but focus on each small incremental step. So don't get blown, don't get blown away, or don't get discouraged because the big picture didn't happen immediately. We all know, especially those of us that lived long enough on this earth, we know change comes in steps. It comes in increments. So again, we have to once again celebrate the small steps. Look at the progress that we're making. I was talking with my daughter earlier. She was talking about her weight loss journey or her physical fitness journey. And I had to remind her, listen, around your heavy work schedule and this, that, and the other, I don't care if you do something for 10 minutes. 10 minutes of cardio is better than no cardio at all. And I know that there will still be a change. I don't care if it's inches that's coming off your body. Inches make up a lot when you're on a weight loss or a weight, you're trying to keep your weight at maintained. So I was encouraging her, don't look at the big thing, just start where you are, start small. Like Dr. Sabby says, number 7, don't obsess over the big picture, over the big dreams, but focus on each small incremental step. And number 8 says, Dr. Sabby says, think of a reason, a purpose, or a deeper meaning why you are searching for, we're talking about jobs this week, a new job, or why you want to upgrade your life, or why you want new friends, or why, whatever you want. Dr. Sabby says to think of a reason, a purpose, and a deeper meaning why you want to do this. Okay, so we're going to move this on because this is our holiday week. Let me move this along because I want to give you the takeaway. And again, I'm working between several monitors, so here we go. Our takeaway for this evening, it says that the comfort zone mind map serves as a valuable tool to visualize and understand the different zones surrounding our comfort zone. So by embracing the fear zone, entering the learning zone, and striving for the growth zone, we can unlock our full potential and experience personal growth. Okay, remember that growth and transformation occur when we step outside of our comfort zone and embrace our new challenges. So dare to venture beyond your comfort zone and embrace the fear and embrace the opportunities for learning and growth that await you. So that was our takeaway for tonight. And let me move this along. Here we go. Our quote for tonight. And let's move this. Our quote for tonight says, the most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. And that's by Amelia Earhart. I'm going to say that again. The most difficult thing is the decision to take action. If you're deciding I'm going to take action, but the rest is just mere tenacity. Amelia Earhart, and she was onto something when she said that. All right, so before I end this, I want to show you this final quick short from, her name is Thressa Sweat. You can find her on YouTube. What she does is she presents job opportunities every day on YouTube at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. And she gives you several job leads for those that are looking for, and she specializes in remote work. I came across her when I was looking and answering some things on my YouTube channel, and I started following her because she's a Christian. She prays, she gives you prayers, and she encourages you, those that are looking to upgrade their careers, and if they want to maybe just move into a remote position but still keep your salary, she gives you great job leads every single morning. Her name is Thressa Sweat. Let me spell it. Thressa. And she's from Alabama. She always jokes about it. She said, I know I'm country, but she gives, several job leads every single morning. Thressa Sweat, and you can find her on YouTube. So this is what she, the first one that I played when I first started was today's job lead. This is yesterday morning's jobs. So here we go.
You have to go watch the long version video. Happy Monday, YouTube family and YouTube friends. I am back with 17, did you hear me? 17 weekly paid work from home jobs leads. You have to go watch the long version video and check it out. And in order to watch the long version video, all you have to do is go type in Thressa Sweat, and you can be able to watch those videos and also check out my other videos, but I'm going to give you snippets, okay? The first job is with Tentative. They're currently seeking paid social special. The second job is with MTP or MTM. They're seeking credential coordinators to work. The third job is with GPM Investments. They're seeking associates category managers, center store to work remote. The fourth job is with this company. They're seeking business development representative to work from. The fifth job is with Fleet Solutions. They're seeking account managers to work. The sixth job is with Bristol Bay Construction Holding. They're seeking project coordinators to work from home. Go to my YouTube channel and type in Thrust of Sweat where you can hear the salary for each.
Okay, so that is Thrust of Sweat. And again, I started following her because I ran across her accidentally on YouTube, but I follow her every morning. And she always posts the people who've gotten hired. She a big congratulation post and everything. And so when I say that whatever you're trying to do, and this week again, I'm talking about careers and putting yourself even in learning and situations. And like I shared, I'm taking some courses myself. I'll be taking courses until the end of December from Monday through Friday. I'm in class from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And so I have been adjusting my schedule around me learning, upgrading. I'll tell y'all about it later on. I can't talk about it now, but I'm even upgrading and learning myself. And it's not easy, but it's going to be worth it. All right. So this is for my fellow counselors and theorists. This is where I got my teachings from for tonight. All right, ADA is a community for those people that have ADD, ADHD, OCD, and those different type of diagnosis. It's a community where they support each other. You have therapists on there. They're giving you tips on how to become more successful with your moving or learning how to work around that diagnosis. ADA community. I am so happy that they have this community out there. All right, it's a strong support group. All right, so 988 is a suicide crisis hotline 24/7. If you know someone or if you ever feel kind of low or down, contact them. 988. You can email, text. You can go on any type of pick up the phone. Anyway, you can go on any type of live. You can do this and do 988 and counselor. They have counselors 24/7 that will talk with you. They will talk with you and help you understand and help you get through whatever crisis you may be experiencing at that time. 988 crisis hotline. All right, betterhelp.com. I started talking about that earlier. BetterHelp.com is an affordable 24/7 hotline for those people that may need to talk to a counselor, licensed therapist, or licensed counselor, and just try to maybe talk through some things. That's very affordable. I do not get any type of, trust me, I'm not getting anything from these people, but I'm a counselor, and I believe as strongly in helping people. So BetterHelp.com, and I'm going to talk about myself. I'm also a degree counselor, but if you feel comfortable talking with someone that you don't know or unfamiliar with, betterhelp.com. All right. So if there is, and let me move this. Okay, if there's a past Counsel of the Day with Shanrae series that you missed or you just want to rewatch, you can go to my YouTube channel at Shanrae Price. Okay, you can. I'm asking you to please hit the and I've just lost hit the bell for notifications and then select the past series to watch. Like and share it as well. And but again, hit and you can see any series that you want to watch or rewatch right there on my own YouTube channel at Shanrae Price. All right, and the next thing is I am a professional one-on-one counselor. If you're interested in professional one-on-one counseling services, feel free to contact me via Facebook Messenger at Shanrae Owens, or you can old school me, email me at shanrae.price@gmail.com. I'm a lifestyle strategist, and my aim is to aid you in your life's goals and your life's dreams. I do want to let you know, I do emergency phone calls. I've had emergency phone calls, especially recently. I can do as short as 15 minutes. A 15-minute call to help you work through something. I can do it online. We can do it through a phone call. And if we can't get to each other in person, of course I do in person. But a quick way again is if you need to call me, or if you want to do online, we can do that. And I can do a counsel session in as short as 15 minutes. All right. So I want to thank you all. Thank you so much for participating in tonight's Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. Listen, I'm normally scheduled for Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday is Thanksgiving. I'll see y'all Friday. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. God bless you. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Have a blessed holiday. I will see y'all Friday night. And I'm going to post it, not Thursday, but Friday night. Enjoy your family, enjoy your dinner, enjoy your food. Don't worry about the calories that you're consuming. You'll get rid of that. Eat, be merry, love on each other. I'll see y'all Friday night for part 2 of Ending 2023 Strong this week in your careers. God bless you all and have a good night. Thank y'all, my YouTube family, my Twitter family, my Facebook family.
If you could change the way you wake up in the morning.
Lord Jesus, I'm